Hey guys, Zach here, Small Town Bourbon. Today I'm starting something a little different, starting something new. I wanted to do another tournament like I did before with the 32 bourbons under $65, but I wanted to do something a little different and something on a smaller scale. That 32 bottle tournament was quite an undertaking. So I wanted to do kind of a smaller one, but I really like the format, the head to head, just trying two bottles against each other. I really feel like, I don't know, that gives me my best shot of picking out my favorite one because I can really just focus on the two. So I decided to do a 8 bottle single barrel tournament. I have a list here of the ones I picked, and these are not necessarily my favorite single barrels. I do like most of them. Some of them I have not tried. Some of them I just got. But in this tournament, we have Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, Old Forester Single Barrel, 100 proof, which is one I just got the other day. I'm pretty excited about. Four Roses Single Barrel, Clyde Mays Single Barrel, Russell's Reserve Single Barrel, 1792, Knob Creek, and E.H. Taylor, all single barrel. So the proof should be pretty close. That's one where I didn't put Blanton's in here. I love Blanton's, but I've just done a lot of videos with it. And I was afraid looking at these other ones that the 92, 93 proof, whatever it is, wouldn't hold up. I think the lowest proof I've got on here is maybe 1792. I think it's like 98.5 proof. And then I think Knob Creek is the highest at 120, and everybody else kind of falls in between there. So it should be pretty close. I'm really excited to try some of these, and some of them I know I love. So it should be a good tournament. I'm going to do 2 rounds of it tonight. The first 2 rounds, I got my beautiful wife Jessica to pour these, blind these for me, so I don't know what's in each glass. She labeled these A1, A2. I'm going to start over here with 1. It's floral, but also has a sugary sweetness to it. Yeah, it's got a lot going on. A little spice, but definitely some sugary sweetness there. It smells good. Let's try it. Huh, that's really good. Yeah, it did have a good bit of sweetness on the front. Just kind of a white or confectionery sugar. It did have some spice in the middle. Not a super long finish, but it had a decent finish. I really enjoyed that sip. Try it one more time. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's see what A2 has. Definitely not as sweet. Leans more towards the spice. Yeah, that's mainly what I'm getting is like some allspice, maybe some clove. Smells pretty good though. Let's try it. That's pretty good too. It It didn't have as much spice in the middle. All the flavors seemed a little less than A. I'm going to go back to it, or than one, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to it and make sure it wasn't just my first sip. But all the flavors it has are really nice. There was just a hint of like a fruity sweetness on the front, kind of an apple maybe. And then it did have a little bit of that allspice in the middle. And not the super long finish. But it's not bad. I'm going to go back over here to one, see what we got. Well, this first one's pretty easy for me tonight, guys. Tonight it's going to be one. It just seems to have a lot more flavor, and the flavor it has, I really like. I like that sugary sweetness on the front, the spice in the middle. It's complex. And two was good. It just seemed a lot, I don't know, maybe lower proof. All the flavor just seemed kind of muted compared to one, but I still enjoyed two. It's an enjoyable set, just kind of light on the flavor for me. So let's find out who they are. Oop. Okay. One that I like is going out. See if I can find it. The loser tonight, Four Roses single barrel. And I really like this bottle. As you can tell, I've gone through it a good bit. I really enjoy this. This is the Warehouse EN Barrel 51Q, if you're interested in that. But I really like this bottle. It just didn't hold up. And that's why I like these head-to-heads, because I can really get down with each one of them. But it lost to one of my newer bottles, Russell's Reserve single barrel. So it did have some proof on it, 110 proof versus 100. But I'm really impressed with this Russell's tonight. It was really good, had a lot of good flavor. I shouldn't be surprised because I like the regular Russell's 10, but I'm pretty impressed with this one. Very good. And first one moving on to the Elite Four of the tournament. All right. I'm going to move these guys over here to the side. Give me a little sip of water. All right, moving on to the second round of this tournament of single barrels. Which single barrel is the best? My beautiful wife Jessica poured these for me as well. She labeled these B1 and B2. I'm going to start over here with 2. Oh, wow. That is super sweet. Yeah, very sweet. Caramel, sugar, a little bit of spice in there. It smells delicious, though. Let's try it. It is pretty sweet. It's not super sweet, but you do get kind of a white sugar sweetness on the front. It didn't seem like it had a lot going on after that for me. It didn't have much in middle or the back of my palate there. But it's a really easy sip. I mean, I enjoy it. Yeah, it's an enjoyable sip. It's just a little light on the flavors for me. I like that sweetness, but then it just kind of leaves. Very, very easy to drink though. If that's what you like, that is it right there. All right, let's see what one has. Definitely more spice. Yeah, not getting much sweetness at all on the nose. Very spicy, some cinnamon maybe. Let's try it out. Man, this one's got to be higher proof. It's very good. A lot of flavor. A big jump from 2 to 1 here in flavor. A lot of spice. A little bit of a brown sugar on the front. A super long finish. Man, it's still hanging around. It's in there. A good oak in the back. Yeah, it's got a good texture to it. Man, that's awesome. I don't even, I'll go back to 2, but I can't imagine it winning this round. Yeah. This is another easy one for me, guys. Tonight, this one, B1 is going to be my winner. 2, if you like a really easy sip, something that doesn't have a lot of spice, 2 is it. I mean, it's really good. But 1 just hit me with so much flavor. It's so good. I know it's got to be a higher proof. We'll find out here in a second. But it is really, really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's see who they are. Mm, yeah. So the winner, the loser tonight, the loser going home is going to be 1792 single barrel. This is actually my first try of this bottle, and it's a store pick. I got it in Tennessee at the Appalachian. No, what was it called? It was called Hilltop Beverage. I'm guessing Appalachian Beverage is maybe the group of stores. But like I said, it's really good. It's just a lighter sip, I would say, compared to the winner here. And the winner is, that. Yeah, moving on to the Elite Four, Knob Creek single barrel. So it did have a good bit of proof on it. We had 98.6 proof versus 120. And that was pretty obvious when I was drinking them. But I really enjoy this Knob Creek. It's really good. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Knob Creek or don't love Jim Beam stuff, but it has a lot of good flavor to me. It's a little more in your face, certainly more than this 1792, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited that it's moving on. So moving on to the Elite Four, we have Knob Creek single barrel and Russell's Reserve single barrel. I'm excited to see how this finishes out, guys. That's all I've got for you tonight. Small Town Bourbon. See you next time.